Today in Shinobi Striker, we're going to be doing a full detailed weapon review over the scientific ninja tool Violet Petals Attack Type SS weapon, as it was just brought back in the recent update into the featured lineup. And without wasting any more time, let's hop right into the video. And this is the intro for the weapon. It's just a generic stance. First, we're going to be going over light attacks, and to do those is square for PlayStation and X for Xbox. For the first light attack, the character slashes the opponent horizontally from left to right. For the double light attack, the character just adds another horizontal slash, but this time it goes from right to left. For the triple light attack, the character hits the opponent with a horizontal slash similar to the previous one, but a little stronger. For the quadruple light attack, the character slashes the opponent vertically from bottom to top. For the 5 times light attack, the character charges the sword with purple lightning and then slashes the opponent horizontally from left to right. For the aerial light, the character just slashes the opponent horizontally from left to right. For the double aerial light, the character slashes the opponent diagonally from right to left. For the triple aerial light, the character charges the sword and slashes the opponent vertically from bottom to top, launching the opponent into the air. For the quadruple aerial light, the character charges the sword up with a ton of purple lightning and then launches towards the opponent, stabbing them with the sword. Moving on to heavy attacks, and to do those is triangle for PlayStation and Y for Xbox. For the heavy attack, the character charges up the sword and launches towards the opponent, slashing them diagonally and stunning them for a really good amount of time. For the double heavy attack, the character disappears, slashing the opponent multiple times and then returning to his original position, doing a little sheathing animation. Moving on to the aerial light, where the character just charges up the sword and launches towards the opponent, stunning them for a really good amount of time. And for the double aerial light, the character just does the same thing as the ground one, disappearing and slashing them multiple times. Moving on to combo attacks, where you mainly want to utilize your light and heavy combo strings. For the light plus heavy, the character does the normal slash and then the charged up slash afterwards. For the light plus double heavy, the character just enters the combo with the multiple slash animation. For the double light plus heavy, the character just adds another slash before doing the charged up slash. For the double light plus double heavy, the character just finishes off the combo with the multiple slashing animation. For the triple light plus heavy, the character stabs the opponent with a charged slash that, when is pulled out, does a big explosion of purple lightning. For the quadruple light plus heavy, the character adds a vertical slash before doing the piercing explosion. And from now on, there will be no new combos. It will all just be the same light and heavy combo strings. And I just wanted to ask y'all if y'all like this map more than the one I usually use. And if y'all do, just let me know in the comments so I know who likes it and who doesn't. And if you have any other map suggestions, just let me know. I'd be happy to try them out. Moving on to the charge attack, which can only be done if the opponent has a scarlet red circle around them. And for the charge attack, the character launches towards the opponent and hits the opponent horizontally with the sword still in the sheath. And the stun for this is pretty good as well. And before I go ahead and rate the weapon, I just wanted to let y'all know that if you want any other weapon, just let me know and I got ya. And for the first category that we're going to be ranking is going to be damage. And considering this is an attack type weapon, the damage for this is not that high. And this doesn't mean this weapon has low damage. All I'm saying is that this weapon doesn't have as much damage as some of the other SS weapons, like the claws. And that's because this weapon is mainly used as a stun and combo weapon, and that's why it deserves a 5 out of 10 in terms of damage. Moving on to speed, and to be honest, the speed for this weapon is not that good. Like, I really don't know how to explain this, but this weapon just feels slow and heavy. I don't know if I'm saying this because I got so used to the Minato and the Boroshiki weapons, which are insanely fast, but for that reason I have to give speed a 6 out of 10 at best. Moving on to range, and I don't really think this is going to surprise anybody, but the range on this weapon is trash. Like, it has no range attack. I mean, its main basic attacks do go a little farther than a normal sword would, so for that reason I have to give range a 3 out of 10, but other than that, it has no range attacks. Moving on to combos, and the combos for this weapon are pretty good. They are very useful and have a ton of stuns, and they look pretty cool, but they're kind of repetitive, so for that reason I have to give combos a 5 out of 10, but it's still pretty good nonetheless. Moving on to reliability, and this weapon is kind of reliable. Like, the stuns on this are so good that I sometimes use them to stun the opponent for a while so my teammates could run away, which is insane. Like, that's pretty cool. But from the other hand, you can't really support anyone from a far range, which is kind of a downside, and by no means does this break the weapon, because at the end of the day, you're an attack type. So for that reason, I have to give reliability a 5 out of 10. And moving on to user friendly, and this weapon is not that hard to use when you understand the combos. See, when you first get the weapon, it will be kind of confusing, simply because the stuns on this are kind of confusing, so you just need to have a deeper understanding of it. And that's why I think a 6 out of 10 for user friendly is pretty fair. And finally, for the overall rating of this weapon, I have to give it a 5 out of 10. And this does not mean the weapon is bad. This is actually one of the best attack weapons. This is just an objective rating. And you should 100% spend your scrolls on this weapon because it's really good and one of the best. And if you did enjoy this video, I would highly appreciate it if you could like and subscribe and turn on the notifications. See you guys at the next one. Peace out.